Krishna Bus Tour by Mitra Das, Chapter 3, Houston. There's not a trace of nutrition in this. Kalyapani's 65-year-old lips curled as he pointed to his plate of noodles. He was the driver who had introduced me to the bus the previous night. I need a proper meal. He announced it proper, in proper British fashion. He scowled at the noodles as if they were sawdust. I can't eat this. 100 young people, fueled by these very same noodles, ran about, setting up chairs and tables in the Garunga Hall. One of them slowed to offer us another serving. No thank you, I said. I turned to Kalyapani. What is a proper meal, then? You know very well. Rice, beans, you know. He waved his hands to help me understand. Food. I had a feeling he wouldn't last long on the tour. We needed him, though. There was a lot of driving ahead. I'll ask around, I said, getting up from my chair. See if I can find something proper. We were in the meeting hall of the Houston Krishna Temple complex, a great big room with a high ceiling and a stage at one end. It could seat 1,000 people. I'll go check in the temple. The Houston Krishna community had just completed their new temple structure. Every room was filled with construction dust and the sparkle of newness. The temple was clean and smelled of fresh teakwood imported from India, carved into fancy doors and altars for the deities. Devotees in a small dining area for temple residents were happy to learn I was hungry. Do you remember me? One of the girls asked. Of course, but I can't remember where I know you from. Monterey. Oh yeah, that had been our first stop on the Mexico bus tour. I remember someone made tamales for all of us. Yes, that was my mom. Your mom? They were so good. Is she here? No, she's still in Mexico. Well, please tell her that that was the best meal we had in all of Mexico. Really? Yes. Everyone who was on that tour still talks about those tamales. My Mexican connection loaded plates and bowls for me. I needed something for a friend, I said. He really needs chapatis, but he's too hungry to walk. Are there any chapatis? I'll go check. She ran into the back room and returned with a small stack. Sorry, this is all I could find. She helped me load 2 plates with steaming hot rice, beans, vegetables, salad, and the chapati. On my way out the door, I said, Don't forget to tell your mom. Yes, definitely. I'll call her right now. She waved her phone. Adios, Haribol. The British kids arrived from the Houston airport. For one brief moment, they appeared timid and out of place, carrying their luggage into the Garunga Hall, until the Texans and Alachua welcomed them with hugs and shouts. Chairs and plates of noodles were brought out, and things got loud again. I learned that the youngest in the group was 17, and the others were not much older. Radha Binod had the biggest afro I'd seen in 40 years. I'm glad they're back in fashion, I said. Oh, why, thank you, he said in polite British. I don't know if they're coming back. Well, they should, I said. And you're setting the trend. I'm going to start growing one right now, right this instant. I pointed to my thinning hair. Radha Vinod's eyes opened wide, then he laughed. That was good, so good. In his late 20s, Gopinath is one of the organizers of the event. He checked the microphone and ad-libbed before rows of empty chairs, pacing like a professor. We've chosen this name for our group, the Sangha Initiative. It was a conscious choice, this new name. I'll explain how it came about. Non-essential talkers were hushed as everyone found their seats. The first word is the. It's a definite article, used to specify a particular noun as opposed to the ambiguous a Sangha Initiative. It means this specific Sangha Initiative. We have an intention, a purpose. We exist as a unique entity. The next word, Sangha, means association. Our company, the people and things we allow into our life, things that shape who we become. Initiative means we're intentional about this. We've made a conscious choice to bring good things into our lives. We're taking initiative. The crowd cheered, 150 of them, young women and men growing gentle beards, students, graduates, some already working in the real world. This was their group. They wanted to be here. Ratish took the microphone next. He's a big guy with a soft face. I'd seen him at previous Sangha initiatives as a younger spectator. "Go, Ratish," one of the boys shouted. A couple more joined in. "Yeah, Ratish." Suddenly, 40 voices were chanting, "Ratish, Ratish, Ratish." Ratish raised a hand to signal, "All right, guys, let's get on with this." The crowd broke into sustained applause, cheering as a smile stretched across Ratish's face. He spoke over the applause. "A couple of announcements need to be made." The clapping stilled as he assigned teams. Next, he introduced Kalakanta. Many of you know him from last year's Sangha initiative. He joined the Hare Krishna movement in 1972 at the age of 18. He currently manages one of the most successful and innovative Hare Krishna youth organizations, the Krishna House, at the University of Florida in Gainesville. He's conversant with issues young people face. He's written several books. Let's give him a warm welcome. There was a more dignified round of applause for Kalakanta, who was 3 times older than his audience. "Thank you, Ratish," Kalakanta said. A few minutes into his talk, he said, "Until we reach the age of 26 or so, our brains do not entirely coalesce. We're unsure who we are." 20 minutes later, he concluded, "For your next exercise, you'll break into small groups and share confidential information. If you don't care to have deep, meaningful relationships, don't worry about keeping confidences. If you're satisfied with a shallow life, with only casual friends, by all means, tell everyone what's been said." He scanned the audience. "But if you want to make the best use of these 5 days," Narayan was in the middle of the group, taller than everyone else. I felt sorry for whoever had to sit behind him and try to see the stage. Manovrama had arranged a room for Kalyapani and me. I've had a daily routine of push-ups and yoga since 1983. "When I miss a day, I feel it," I said between squats. Kalyapani positioned 2 chairs. "Makeshift parallel bars," he said. He'd pushed himself into a handstand over the chairs, then eased his legs down to a floating frog position without trembling at all. I looked up from my push-ups. "How did you do that? You must do this a lot." "Yes." He leveled his legs before him and did several dips with his thin muscular frame. "You don't do anything halfway, do you?" "No, I don't," he said. "I remember that drama you performed in North Carolina. It must have been 10 years ago. You played the part for every character." He smiled while moving into his next position over the chairs. "You remember that one, eh?" "I could tell you've studied drama. It shows." I opened my laptop. "What are you," his breath was strained, "working on?" Just a couple weeks ago, I lost my job. I hope you don't mind sharing a room with an unemployed person. Pity." At the Garanga Hall, each team was given 30 minutes to organize a drama. One by one, they took their turns on stage. Radha Vinod looked at home on the stage. He didn't need a microphone. His afro appeared to amplify his voice. "Let's have a massive round of applause for the next event." Narayan's team made last-minute arrangements behind the curtain while he held the audience with some jokes. "What's red and really bad for your teeth?" The audience shouted suggestions as Narayan peeked behind the curtain. Now? We heard a loud whisper. 5 more minutes. Really? 5? Narayan returned to his audience. Okay, what were we on? What's the riddle? What's red and bad for your teeth? One of the girls shouted. Oh yeah, a brick. He paused to let them finish laughing. So, would you like to hear an inappropriate joke? Is there time? Would any of you like to be offended? They most certainly would, but there was another loud whisper from behind the curtain. Narayan looked back. You ready? Then returned to his audience. All right then, thanks everyone. Applause followed as he stepped off the stage and the curtain parted. A tall couple walked through the temple garden. I see you together a lot. Are you related? The boy looked annoyed. You're the third person to ask us that. We're boyfriend and girlfriend. Oh, I see. It's just, you guys just look so comfortable together and you look like each other. You could pass for brother and sister. Yeah, we get that a lot, the girl said. They both had dark hair and big eyes. Palika had a British accent and her boyfriend Shyam was from Florida. I asked if they were part of the bus tour. Yeah, we're doing the whole thing, Shyam said. Did I see you with a ukulele this morning? Yeah, Palika and I both play. Cool. We'll have the whole tour to work up some tunes. Palika said, I'd like that. Shyam interrupted. We're supposed to be helping in the kitchen right now. We'd better get going.